Yo, what's up everybody? It's your name. And listen up, because today we're about to take off on a wild ride. We're talking about the top 10 must-visit tourist cities in the world. That's right, whether you're a seasoned traveller with passport pages running low or you're just starting to scratch the surface of this incredible planet, this list is going to make you want to pack your bags and hop on the next flight out. If you're planning your next vacation, you won't want to miss these incredible destinations. We're talking iconic landmarks, breathtaking scenery, vibrant cultures and experiences that will stay with you long after you've returned home. So buckle up, get ready for some serious wanderlust, and let's dive into the list.
First up, we're jetting off to the City of Lights, the City of Love, Paris. Look, I don't care who you are. There's something magical about strolling along the Seine, the smell of fresh bread in the air, the sound of an accordion playing in the distance. It gets to you. And the Eiffel Tower. Come on, you can't tell me that thing doesn't make you feel something. Climbing to the top, looking out over the city, it's like a scene straight out of a movie. And speaking of art, we got to talk about the Louvre, the Mona Lisa, the Venus de Milo masterpieces that have captivated people for centuries, all under one roof. But Paris is more than just iconic landmarks. It's about getting lost in the charming streets of Montmartre, sipping coffee at a sidewalk cafe, and just soaking in the romantic ambience. Trust me, Paris will steal a piece of your heart.
All right, from the romance of Paris, we're hitting the ground running in the city that never sleeps. New York City. This concrete jungle is a whirlwind of energy, a melting pot of cultures, and home to some of the most recognizable landmarks on the planet. We're talking Times Square, baby. The flashing lights, the giant billboards, the sheer chaos of it all. It's an assault on the senses in the best way possible. Then you've got Central Park, this oasis of green in the middle of all the madness, where you can chill out, people watch, and pretend you're in a rom-com montage. And of course, no trip to New York is complete without a trip to Lady Liberty herself, the Statue of Liberty. That symbol of hope and freedom, powerful stuff. New York is a city that will challenge you, inspire you, and leave you craving a New York slice long after you've left.
Next stop, we're hopping on a bullet train and speeding our way to Tokyo, Japan. Get ready for a sensory overload like no other, because Tokyo is where ancient traditions collide head-on with futuristic technology. Picture this, you're standing in the middle of Shibuya Crossing, the busiest intersection in the world, with thousands of people moving around you like a perfectly choreographed dance. It's a sight to behold, trust me. Then you've got the iconic Tokyo Tower, piercing the sky with its bright orange and white. And don't even get me started on the food. Sushi, ramen, tempura, your taste buds are in for a treat. But beyond the neon lights and high-tech gadgets, there's a deep respect for tradition in Tokyo, visiting ancient temples, witnessing a traditional tea ceremony, or exploring the serene beauty of the Imperial Palace Garden. It's a side of Tokyo that will leave you feeling grounded and at peace.
Chapter 4. Rome, a journey through time. From the neon lights of Tokyo, we're traveling back in time to Rome, Italy, a city steeped in history, art, and, of course, pasta. You can practically feel the weight of history as you walk through the Colosseum, imagining gladiators battling it out in front of thousands of spectators. Then there's the Vatican City, the smallest country in the world and the center of the Catholic Church. The art, the architecture, the sheer grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica. It's truly awe-inspiring. But Rome is more than just ancient ruins and religious sites. It's about getting lost in the charming Trastevere neighborhood, throwing a coin in the Trevi fountain, and indulging in the most delicious pasta you'll ever have in your life. Rome is a feast for the senses, a history lover's dream, and a city that will stay with you long after you've said arrivederci. Chapter 5. London Calling. From royal palaces to punk rock. All right, pack your brolly and grab your Oyster card because we're heading to London, England. This city is a melting pot of cultures, a blend of old and new, and home to some seriously iconic landmarks. First up, we're popping by Buckingham Palace to say hello to the Queen, or at least try to catch a glimpse of a royal guard. Then we're diving into history at the Tower of London, exploring the crown jewels, and maybe even catching a glimpse of a ghost or two. Of course, no trip to London is complete without a visit to the British Museum, home to artifacts from around the world, including the Rosetta Stone and the Elgin marbles. But London is more than just history and royalty. It's about catching a show in the West End, exploring the quirky markets of Camden Town, and maybe even catching a glimpse of a punk rock legend in the making. Title Barcelona Gaudí's masterpiece. Get ready for some serious architectural eye candy because we're heading to Barcelona, Spain. This city is a feast for the senses, from the vibrant street art to the mouth-watering tapas, but it's the architecture of Antoni Gaudí that truly steals the show. First up, we're marveling at the Sagrada Familia, Gaudí's unfinished masterpiece that's been under construction for over a century. The intricate details, the towering spires, the sheer scale of it all, it's mind-blowing. Then we're getting lost in the whimsical world of Park Güell, with its mosaic-covered benches, gingerbread-like houses, and stunning views of the city. And of course, no trip to Barcelona is complete without strolling down Las Ramblas, soaking up the atmosphere, and maybe even catching a flamenco show.
Buckle up, because we're about to experience luxury on another level in Dubai, UAE. This city is a testament to human ambition, a place where towering skyscrapers pierce the clouds and man-made islands rise from the sea. First stop, the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. The views from the top, absolutely breathtaking. Then we're heading to Palm Jumeirah, that iconic man-made island shaped like a palm tree, where you can relax on pristine beaches, swim with dolphins, or indulge in some serious retail therapy. And speaking of indulgence, Dubai is a shopper's paradise, from the traditional souks to the glitzy malls. But Dubai is more than just luxury and extravagance. It's about experiencing a different culture, exploring the historic Al Fahidi district, and maybe even trying your hand at sandboarding in the desert. Istanbul, where East meets West. Get ready for a sensory overload because we're heading to Istanbul, Turkey, a city where East meets West, where ancient history collides with modern life. First up, we're stepping inside the Hagia Sophia, an architectural marvel that's been a church, a mosque, and now a museum. The sheer scale of the dome, the intricate mosaics, the weight of history, it's a truly awe-inspiring space. Then we're crossing the street to the Blue Mosque, with its 6 minarets and stunning blue Iznik tiles. And of course, no trip to Istanbul is complete without getting lost in the labyrinthine alleys of the Grand Bazaar, haggling for souvenirs and indulging in some delicious Turkish delight. Bangkok, a city of contrasts. Get ready for a wild ride because we're heading to Bangkok, Thailand. This city is a whirlwind of sights, sounds, and smells where ancient temples stand tall amidst bustling markets and rooftop bars offer stunning views of the city skyline. First stop, the Grand Palace, a dazzling complex of temples, halls, and courtyards that will take your breath away. Then we're hopping on a long-tail boat and exploring the canals of the Chao Phraya River, getting a glimpse of local life and maybe even spotting a monitor lizard or two. And of course, no trip to Bangkok is complete without experiencing the city's legendary street food scene. From pad thai to mango sticky rice, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Sydney sun, sand, and the Opera House. Last but not least, we're finishing our journey in Sydney, Australia. This city has it all: stunning beaches, iconic landmarks, a laid-back vibe, and some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet. First stop, the Sydney Opera House, that architectural masterpiece that looks like it's sailing on the harbour. Then we're climbing the Sydney Harbour Bridge for panoramic views of the city, the harbour, and the iconic Opera House. And of course, no trip to Sydney is complete without spending some time at Bondi Beach, soaking up the sun, catching some waves, and maybe even spotting a surfer or two.
Your adventure awaits. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 tourist cities in the world that you absolutely have to visit. From the romantic streets of Paris to the futuristic skyline of Dubai, from the ancient ruins of Rome to the bustling markets of Bangkok, there's a city on this list for every type of traveller. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more travel inspiration. Which city is at the top of your travel list? Let us know in the comments below. Now go out there, book that ticket and start exploring this incredible planet we call home.